All right. Welcome back. Another episode of 10-second reviews. Shabby. Today, we're doing throwback. Matter of fact, I probably should have checked the year this came out. Just go ahead and hit the Google Foo. The Google Foo.
The Google.
Bing. We are doing From the Westside with Love. The first one from the big homie Dom Kennedy out west. And we had to get off the good old streaming service because this one's not actually on any of them.
You feel me? Exclusives, classics. Dom ain't even got this one up.
Yeah, let's see. That's funny when I Google it. Oh, here we go. What year is this? Ooh, 2010. Wow. Came out in 2010.
Yeah.
Now,
2010. At the beginning of last decade. This is perfect.
You're right. 10 years later, did it hold up? I actually found this on Mixtape Torrent.
Really?
Yeah, which is also where I found Nipsey. And, because this is a dope cover. Like, you just don't see covers like this. And I was like, that's a cool cover. Let me check it out.
It was definitely giving me, like,
Vato vibes?
Goody Mob. One of their album covers was definitely like this. Was it Goody Mob or was it, it's one of those. No, it was Goody Mob. Because I remember that had CeeLo on the cover. It was definitely Goody Mob.
Okay.
Shout out to the South. The South got something to say.
West, y'all. 16 tracks. Is there a total runtime on here? Nope. Oh, yeah.
Yep, an hour. 16 songs, 1 hour. 70 megabytes. So if all y'all nerds out there, y'all can do y'all calculations. They might be able to
touche.
Measure it up. Ooh, I'd like track 3 already. Shout out to the real ones.
That's your year.
Come on now.
That scares me a little bit.
The only year.
Chill out. All right, track 1, In Memory Of.
What are we talking about?
Make sure
hold up. Because we keep forgetting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
This is the third day in a row. This is the third day. But it's both of us, so it's not even really apology-wise. I'm going to do the green and the blue today. You can do the white and the red.
I see it. I'm with you.
All right. So, good job. This means you did well.
That's a green chip.
You did well.
Oh,
no, this means you did great.
Yeah, true.
You did. Good job, Larry.
Yeah, baby.
Suck it to me. This blue. Blue is it's not good, but it's not bad. It's just on. That's blue. It's just playing. It's just kind of there.
Then we got the white. The white chip is just There's no
need.
It's like, why? No real emotion. No real response to it. Just milquetoast. That's how I think of it.
Yeah. White is, I see what you were trying to do, but no.
Red, we just skipping. This is stupid. Take it off the album.
Yeah.
If you get enough of these, you end up with one of these.
Which means
retire.
FedEx is hiring.
FedEx is hiring.
FedEx is always hiring. There's always a package that needs to be delivered. Pause. But we are here for the music. So let's talk about them. Let's get to the music. Like you said, track 1, In Memory Of, From the Westside with Love.
344.
Talk to me, Dom.
Just like you. You know what that reminds me of?
Mad Pharrell.
Yeah, or like the opening of like the early Clips album.
Mm-hmm. And that's perfect example of what I was talking about with those Pharrell beats, where it's like there's there's something happening with like in every 16th note. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about. That last, I don't remember what episode we were talking about it, but that's exact like it has that bounce where it's like,
I feel you.
Yeah, but I like how it's starting off. First 10 seconds was giving me mad early 2000 vibes. I mean, this was 2010, so this was definitely the tail end of that being popping. So, all right, look, this was my era, baby. This was my time. This was when I was young and popping. This sound was my childhood. So, I'm ready for the next 10. It is what it is, brother.
All right.
On the beat like this, I never thought I could sound straight like this. Make top plays of the week like this, and it ain't just rap, boy. I speak like this.
Yeah. I like that.
Put it on.
Green. I
Um,
like that.
When I found this tape, I was telling everybody that I knew about it because it was just fire. That's all I remember. I don't actually remember any of the songs for real. Like I vaguely remember those lyrics when they came on, but like I couldn't tell you what any of these other records sound like. So I'm excited to listen to it again.
Rediving.
Like-
Rediving. Ooh, we about to redive in. Oh.
All right, Trey.
That was funny. I was on FaceTime the other day. It's making me laugh even saying it. I don't know what it is, but this girl was like, the angle that I just answered the phone, you look like Trey Songz. And I was like, what? Yo! You know, that made me so happy. One, because I had this friend that thinks he looks like Morris Chestnut. He don't look nothing like Morris Chestnut. But there's an angle that you can catch him at a certain time of night. And after a certain number of drinks, where if you catch him at this angle, he looks like Morris Chestnut. So, I got Trey Songz angle. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm gonna discover it and I'm gonna master it. I got me a Trey Songz angle.
That's interesting. It reminds me of the episode of Seinfeld where we're talking about Jerry trying to date this girl, and she always looked different in different light. So like in the regular light, it's like, oh my god, she's beautiful, and then at like the little lamp above his door, he's like, ah. And so like on a day is a great time, and she like turns around in the wrong light, and he just like is completely repulsed by her. It's so ridiculous.
Well, I hope that on my non-Trey Songz angles I'm not repulsive, but you never know.
Gotta ask the ladies, Playboy. All right, track 2, Still Me. Impressive.
You know what this album cover also reminds me of, and just because of the name, Chronic.
Interesting. Yeah, the outside border.
Yeah, the border, fact of the letters, and then the fact that the track is Still Me, it just brought Still Dre in my head for some reason. That was Chronic 2001.
Well, I feel you.
I mean,
Dre nonetheless.
Chronic is in it. Title.
We could do a Chronic.
It's been so long, but ain't much changed since you been gone. We ain't where we wanna be at all, but we doing better than y'all.
I'm driving down the.
All right. So
that definitely,
a little more than 10.
for sure.
There's some 2010 stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say for sure that takes me back. This was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But like, it sounds good. The horns. Mm-hmm.
It's funny. I think that the reason why I like this though, like if you listen to his more recent stuff, Dom's more recent stuff, he sounds way more comfortable and like he's like way cooler. You know what I'm saying? Whereas on here, he still sounds like he's rapping like he has something to prove.
He's rapping.
Yeah, like
that's the difference.
Right.
He don't rap now. He talks and it rhymes.
Right.
Like, LA is Not For Sale, Volume 1, even though that one was a little underwhelming. There's a lot of songs on there, like, he really just talking. Like, the beat is slow, beat is clean, it's cold, and it's slow, but he really just talking. Like, he really just went in the booth and was just started talking. Like, it's like, have you ever, you don't really listen to Action Bronson like that, do you?
No.
Okay. He got a cousin named Big Body Bess. Big Body Bess is not a rapper, but Big Body Bess has features on songs.
Yeah.
Where he does kind of the same thing of what Dom was doing, except less rhythmic and more New York, Brooklyn. I'm just talking that shit real quick. So, like,
I got you.
The beat will be going off, and he'll just be like, yeah, like, you know where we from? Like, he just saying, just talking. It's like that, except not like that. It's like I'm rapping, but like, I don't care about this beat. I'm going to give y'all these bars.
Like what Diddy used to do on like the G-Dep records and stuff.
Exactly. It's like, I don't really care what this beat is doing right now. It sound good. That's why it's on. But like, I'm here to talk to y'all. Like, that's like ultimate OG rap. It's like pushing that Jay-Z thing without the skill set. I was about to bring it back.
No, I'm saying pushing it too far. Like you said, without the skill set. And just so far they're not even on beat anymore. You're just talking over background music.
You're just talking the background music.
I got you.
Like on some G shit. But I kind of... This sounds mad dated. I'm not even gonna lie. The first 10 seconds this was mad dated. Not as a bad thing. You know this was 10 years ago.
Hey.
Boulevard of broken dreams, trying to get my money up, making sure my mama straight and trying to leave my son enough. I know the Lord protecting me, but I don't keep my gun enough.
You know what? When you said that, it made me realize that was like the I can't remember the name of the song, but that same drum pattern. I feel like it's been around, but Drake really popularized it on So Far Gone.
Yep.
With the two little pops in the middle. That's what this is making me think of right now.
The first thing that popped in my head was it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I can't even think of the name of that song.
Yeah.
Was it Uptown?
Probably.
I think it was Uptown. Because that joint had Bun B on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that was Uptown. But yeah. And that was back then, 2010, that was when Drake like took over the world. Was starting to take over the world.
Right. I feel blue.
Yeah. I was about to say it's blue for me. Because it's
good. It's just not.
It makes you feel good because it takes me back to 2010 when I hear that. And I'm like, yo, 2010 was a crazy year. It wasn't even a crazy year. I was like,
that's how my uncle talks about 1968.
I was for sure 11.
And my cousin was like 1968 specifically, he was like, man, you just had to be there. Like, just that year. No. So you just had to be there.
I can't wait until I'm that age where I could be like, if you wasn't there for 2005, like, I don't even care about 2006 or 2004. If you weren't there for 2005.
I feel like my, these last couple years have been pretty strong for me, but I feel like my 2020, my 2021, it's going to be like...
Popping.
Yeah. I'm going to have to take notes so I can make sure I have all the details in my memoir when I'm somebody super important. World renowned. You feel me? World renowned.
I feel that coming up soon, too. For myself, I don't know exactly what year, but I feel like something will pop off for me.
I made sure we looked at the joint today. Had 6 whole subscribers. Shout out to the subscribers, because we definitely started that page with 1.
Shout out to y'all.
So
all 5 of y'all, and the one that's been down. Actually, super fan. We got 1 stand.
That's,
and 6
I think
fans.
Naja was the first.
Who?
Naja. Savon's mom.
Oh,
I think she was the first. She was like, "Yeah, I liked it." Like, word,
gangsta.
Respect. I appreciate it. Shout out to you. When we get some merch, we might give you some merch. I say might because Anyways.
Yeah, I don't even got no work yet.
Track 3.
Try safe. Got to step out of frame real quick. And I'm back.
I'm gonna let you announce it since you were excited about it before.
Track 3. Greatest year of all, 1997. Shout out to all my 97 babies. Turning 23 this year. The Jordan year. This our Jordan year, brother. Woo! Woo!
Is that a thing?
Yeah. No.
I didn't know that was a thing until I moved up here. And I was like...
It's not. Somebody
were y'all even alive to see that man play?
Somebody just said it one day. And it was like, yo, you're 23. That's your Jordan year. And it was like, oh, this is my Jordan year. And then somebody ran with it. It's not a thing. And I think it was around the time people learned about like Chinese New Year, and it was like the year of the like stuff like that. So it was like, and then Jordan came out with a pack. He was doing that. He came out with these 7s. So it was like Year of the Dragon 7s. That was hard.
Yeah.
I think it was around that time people started like, yo, it's my Jordan year. It's my Kobe year. Man, I'm trying to hit my Dennis Rodman year.
Trying to get your second Jordan year.
I'm trying to hit my Dennis Rodman. I'm trying to hit 91, baby.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I'm trying to be 90 plus and able-bodied.
No, I'm trying to be 90 plus and off every drug.
All right. Go ahead, press play.
Once I hit, I'm telling everybody, once I hit 90, I'm doing everything. Don't even try. Once you make it to 90,
you're going to die.
I'm about to die in 10 minutes anyway. I might as well die lit. Cardi told me that.
My grandfather was a one-shot 101. So, I hit 90. I got 11 more to go at least.
Come on now.
I'm trying to make it to 120.
120 is, yeah, I'm trying to, my age needs to be as fast as I've ever gone in a car. So, for real, I'm trying to hit 200. I mean, I haven't hit 200 yet, but I'm going to.
I think that might actually be possible.
Oh, yeah, it's it's possible. You all straight keto diet.
Not even that. Just in terms of science and like probably something where you download. Have you seen Altered Carbon? No, it's on Netflix. You like download your consciousness to like a little hard drive and you plug it back into like another body.
There's an episode of There's an episode of Black Mirror like that. And Shorty got hit, downloaded her consciousness into her husband, and he was like, I don't want this no more. Put it in the bear. No bull. It was like no bull. It was sad because it was an interracial relationship. It was a black dude with a white girl. They hooked up in college. They had a baby. Shorty got hit by a van. The way that she got hit by the van might have been the funniest part of the episode because literally this is like the Scooby-Doo van, and it came flying down like the walking path in Central Park. Yeah. Like they're on the like people are jogging. There's people on their bikes, there's strollers, and a van just comes down. And it comes down like it's been driving on this. Not like it came off the road and it's just like, no, like homeboy's been on this sidewalk and just smack. Boom. She's unconscious. She's a vegetable. He was like, I could upload your wife into your brain so then y'all could still communicate and she could still see your son. And he was like, and of course in the morning, the black dude was like, yeah, do that. Funny thing was, it was the black dude that played MC Ren in Straight Outta Compton. Yeah.
All right.
So uploaded them. It was good for like 6 months. Then they start arguing because he a dude and this was. I know you're not going on dates. I thought I just died. No, it was something like that. Like my man was standing in the elevator and like a girl walked on the elevator. It was a black girl. She was attractive. He looked at it and then she turned around. He looked down. He was like, seriously? You're looking at her ass right now? And my man was like, wow. And he started seeming crazy because he would just like have a little argument. Yeah, he'd be like, fuck are you talking about? And everybody would be like, yeah, brother. But then he went back to Homeboy. He was like, look, I can't do this no more. Like she's tripping.
It's an irreversible process.
Nah, at first he was like, yeah, well, we can't really like if we take her out, then she'll die. And he's like, I don't want her to be dead because then such and such. So he was like, what can we do? And it's like, we can put her in the stuffed animal. We can put her in your son's stuffed animal, and her communication will be like she'll be able to see out the little bare eyes. But the only way she'll be able to communicate is if he squeezes her hand and it says like I love you or like give me a hug. And it was like those are the only things.
A terrible existence.
Because Homeboy got a new chick.
Yeah.
So there was like a moment where like the bear was just on the couch and Homeboy is like hooking up with the new chick on the couch. So his wife's brain, well, his wife is in the thing's brain, just like I don't want to say it like you broke ass. And then the son comes in and is like dragging the thing upstairs and he's like playing with it for a little while. And then it says I love you. Then he squeezes it, gives it a hug, and he just tosses it on the bed. And he's like, I don't even want to play with this no more. So that was the end of her life. Was just she ended up being.
It didn't even end. She's just in the bear forever.
Yeah, she's in the bear forever, and she ended up being outgrown by her child.
That's terrifying.
Black Mirror was a scary show, but we're gonna put a pause on this soliloquy that I just gave y'all real quick, even though it wasn't a soliloquy because I wasn't talking to myself. Technically, I am talking to myself because it's real.
All right. Press play.
Sorry. 97. Shout out to y'all.
No man sucks.
I like how that started out.
Yeah, I really like the way that feels.
Yeah, go ahead and play that. Play that.
I be that nigga always wearing something clean for the group. It's looking like Kane, but nah, this is not a movie. Cell phones up, tell them girls to shoot, man.
Yeah, I'm rocking with that one. Even though, again, you know when it came out, I'm rocking with that.
You know what's funny though? Like, I imagine that he looked more like Buddy than himself.
That's funny.
So when because all I knew was this album.
I thought he was fat.
And so then when I actually saw him for the first time, I was like, huh. It was just weird.
That's funny. He sounds to me, like when he first came out, I thought he was kind of fat. And like when I first saw him, he was a little chubby. Like when I first saw him, I was like, he sounded exactly how he looked to me. Chubby dude with a goatee that's wearing a jersey with a BMW in Cali. And I was like, that makes sense. Like Dom Kennedy made sense because the first song I heard from him was like My Type of Party, which was like, it was weird. It was like slow, but it was like a party song.
Yeah.
And I just really liked it. And I seen the album cover and I forget the album, but he was like squatted. He had an M6. It was like cold.
That's your joint, huh?
That's my joint. I seen one the other day. Got excited. Got motivated. He had an M6.
I saw Reke the other day.
There is somebody in Silver Spring, like not too far from 495 exit. No, I'm lying. Somebody in Annapolis. I don't know who it is, but homeboy would be like pulling up to all the hole in the wall spots in a Phantom. Like it'd be the same Phantom just parked out front of like the chicken spot in Annapolis, like the wings, like just random spots in Annapolis.
How much time do you spend in Annapolis?
I don't spend much time in Annapolis, but every time I go out there, I see the same car, like parked in front of like the same little complex.
Yeah, I bet them joints ride so smooth.
Oh my God, yeah. And it's kind of like over by my house in Bowie, there was like, I guess this dude owned like this little business, and he used to have his Range and his Aventador parked out front, like next to each other. And when I would come back from school, like on late nights, I would take that way so I could ride through the parking lot and like get some slow looks at the Aventador, because it was like all white with the white interior, like no tints on the window, so you could see inside the joint. Cold. And I ain't never seen the Aventador like up close like that.
Right.
They not that big. They not that big at all.
All those supercars are super, super, super low. Like you got to climb down into them.
No, I meant like width-wise, because I thought Lambos were like mad wide. It's not that wide. It didn't look like crazy. Granted, it was just a regular Aventador. It wasn't like an SV or S or the vents were, but like it was. I was like it was low. Don't get me wrong. It was like this low off the ground.
People don't even realize about like was it is the Jaguar like no Aston Martin like 177 like it literally takes up the entire lane.
Aston Martins are big
edge to edge, and then
Aston Martins are big. The AMG GTR is actually kind of wide. I've seen it's small and compact, but it's wide.
Yeah, like something like Formula 1 cars. Formula 1 cars have the same footprint as like a Suburban, but it's like one person in the middle basically with their butt this far off the ground, flying around a track at 200 miles an hour. It's like, you know, when you pulling 6 Gs around a corner, you got to have a little wide track because you're just going to tip. It's like, one day. That's why I want to drive a Formula 1 car. One day. It's on my bucket list.
Godspeed on that. I don't think I've ever wanted to drive a Formula. I don't think I will be able to see, but like just seeing is just look weird to me. Like,
yeah, definitely.
I would love to go to a Formula 1 race for sure and watch them drive, but me driving, like, yeah, I got that.
We got Texas, we got Montreal, and then I think they're thinking about adding Miami.
Miami would be
like a Miami GP, which would be crazy.
Montreal is cold. Nah,
but it's they don't race in the winter.
Man, I'm trying to go to Monaco.
Yeah, that too.
I'm trying to go to Monaco.
That's like, it's funny. That's where all the celebrities go.
The city.
Yeah, but it's like it's like a boring race.
It's a boring race, and it's $10,000 just to be in the city at that time.
Really, I didn't know that.
I'm just making up a number.
Like, it's one of the most expensive places on the planet.
Yeah, I didn't know that in Monaco that the actual road was the racetrack. So I was watching this dude that I subscribed to, and he was like, "Yo, we're driving the Monaco track right now." And I was like, "How the fuck you get that pull?" Right. But then it was just like taxis and stuff going, and I was like, "Wait, like it's just."
Yeah, one of my other bucket list items is to travel with them around the world. So I go to every race one season.
What team?
It don't even matter.
Oh.
I feel like at some point when you have that much of a presence, I'm like, who is this guy? Like, I remember him from like 2 weeks ago. Go ahead, he could walk through. Yeah, and then eventually you just like know everybody.
That is facts. My goal is to drive the Nürburgring top speed in my car. Like, my car. Like, fly my car out there. Drive the Nürburgring. Yeah.
Respect.
Nürburgring is cold. Or the Autobahn. Or is that part of that?
It's just a highway.
Oh, well, still. Because that's the highway that don't have no speed limit, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's sections, but they're also really, really disciplined about, like, left lane is for passing. So even when you're, like, blowing down, if you're just in the left lane, they'll pull you over. It's like you go over and you come back. Because somebody else you might be in the, I don't know, in whatever car you got, somebody else might be in the.
Yeah, it's like, you might fly by in your little AMG, but if my man come through with
the Rari
Bugatti, like, you got to move, bro. Yeah.
It's over.
You got to move. But back to the tunes. We have to do a car episode one day.
Did you we ain't chip it up yet? I know it was green though.
For sure, green. But to the point I was saying, it does sound dated. Not that there's a. See, that's the thing. People be thinking there's a problem with like songs sounding dated.
Yeah, I think sounds can be dated, but feels cannot be.
Yeah,
like
no.
1997 just like feels good.
If it felt good, and to piggyback off your point, when you, how can I put this? Not dating a sound, but when you can bring a feel back, that's something that's like Will Smith "Summertime." No matter
it's
when,
always gonna be the joint.
No, it's gonna always be the joint. But no matter when you play it, depending on who you played around, it's gonna take you back to the first time you heard it. Like heard it in that like summertime vibe setting too. Like that's what it does for me. Like whenever I hear that, I'll automatically go back to Six Flags. That was the first time I heard it. Was in Six Flags one day randomly. We was on the way to Six Flags and it just came on the radio and I was like, Will Smith raps? Like, and it was, and I mean, like, I knew he did the little Fresh Prince raps, but I was like, he rap, like he made real songs that people actually listen to in their car?
Yeah.
And then I had to
understand. Yeah, he's nice.
And then
he got a Grammy.
He has a Grammy.
The first rap Grammy.
Yeah. But, and that was the time, that was a day of my time of my life. I got on all the water slides. I got on the Tony Hawk water slide up there.
They have a Tony Hawk water slide?
Yeah. I don't know if it's still there, but it was like a half pipe.
I didn't know. I would have went.
It
I'm
was
not a big water slide person.
I love the water park.
Because the water slides, like, those ones that just drop you 3 stories, like, I can't, I don't know. I'll get on a coaster that goes like this, though.
Oh, yeah. See, I love the roller coasters that just take off. I don't like the ones that... Yeah, I don't want to slowly come up to my demise and then we get stuck right here. Like, just take off. And then if I get stuck, like... You feel me? Like, let's just take off. Then if I get stuck off the takeoff somewhere, then it's like, all right, we just sitting here. It's like the Batman one.
Batman's 3, 2, 1. Okay.
I never got to ride the Batman because it kept breaking down before I was both confident enough and competent enough to ride it.
Oh, you got to be competent to ride it.
Because there was a time period where the Batman ride was janky, but they didn't fix it. So only people that rode it were people that like had read it before and they knew about the jankiness. Basically, the thing was a few of the seatbelts didn't hook on. And, you know, it's like you're supposed to be like flying like Batman, even though Batman couldn't fly. They should have named it Superman. Stupid. Whatever. I didn't own the park. But, and the thing was like you had to hold, like you had to ride a certain way and hold on because you do some flips too. So,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, those rolls and stuff.
Yeah, you got to hold on a certain way to ride it. And I heard that like some of the seatbelts didn't. So, to my point about
I think somebody just lied to you.
Oh yeah, somebody definitely lied. But
they just want to scare you.
I was mad gullible.
Impressionable you.
And yes, and that's part of my problem about being a cancer is I'ma believe what you tell me until I can't believe it no more. So I believed it. That's the thing. And by the time I got to the point where I was like, oh, that probably wasn't true, they tore it down.
That sucks.
And
I need to ride a coaster soon.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back and go somewhere.
I want to ride a mountain coaster. You know what a mountain coaster is?
Nope, I don't want to. I'm lying. I do.
So basically, in some of the places people go to ski in the springtime, you know, it's not snow everywhere, and so there's like a track, and you sit in like a little. You remember those Razor go-karts where like the kids would drive around, you pull the lever and just spins. So it's real small. You're in it like it's real small, and you have a brake. And you just go down the mountain on like a train track. That's it's like a 1-person train.
I've seen those,
and that's it. Like
I've seen that before.
I want to do that because it's in like the Alps, and it's like beautiful to look at, and also hella exciting. So you're probably not looking at much, but it's definitely that's a third thing that's on my list.
That's dope. I want to go to. I for sure want to do one of those mountain slides. It'd be like Japan. With it's like the same thing except it's a slide, but it's a slide that doesn't. Like, you don't have to worry about you just taking off at some point of being crazy. Like, you just kind of...
they give you, like, a little blanket or something, right? To slide on?
You just sit on it and you just kind of slide at the same speed for, like a few blocks or, like, a mile or so. And then you're just looking at the views. Like, it's like a slow train ride down the mountain.
That's tight.
But they have those in, like, Japan or, like, Taiwan or somewhere where it's just mad scenic and beautiful. But, yeah, I feel you. But, once again, back to these tunes. Track 4, Home Alone. Shout out to them for discrediting Donald Trump recently.
Oh, he's new, yeah.
You don't want no impeachment out here. Let's see what this damn talking about. 3 minutes, 11 seconds. What are you talking about? know the sample.
I don't, but I remember when I first heard this, I was just like, "This is tight."
It's
The name of the game is Lightworks. I know it's not it. Do we want to? Who sampled it?
I know, because I heard that song before. I'm trying to think of the
Shout out
artist.
to who sampled.
I want to say it was
It's where you can look up samples.
I want to say either Eddie Kendricks, Shegio Sakito, or
It's not a paid advertisement.
this. No, not this.
Sounds like a Shegio. I'm about to who sampled it. If they even have it on there.
Definitely, it's probably Sergio.
Who sampled?
Who did the word?
I like it though.
Too. I do like it as well.
So are we gonna another tenant since I'm spending time looking up the sample? It is You Don't Have to Change by Kool and the Gang.
Kool and the Gang. Oh wow.
Let's see. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's flames because they slowed it down and gave it the mean bounce.
Yeah. Nah, yeah. And
I feel like you know what could be done, and I kind of alluded to it on the last podcast, was all these samples that people use and have maybe not forgotten about, but aren't, because people go through times where a given song is just like the one to sample and everybody samples it. So go back and pick this joint up and just make it again.
Chop it. I think it's like kind of like artist taboo in a sense.
Bro, it's overrated.
It is overrated because people be borrowing people's bars. That
too, but just I don't know.
People borrow pre-recorded bars.
If that's taboo though, then what is sampling to begin with? I'm gonna sample the same thing because I'm gonna sample it differently.
Like rap is one of the most confusing genres with the most stupid rules for the artist. It's poetry, but you can't have nobody help you with your poetry, but unless it's a hook, but they can't really help you with your hook, but they can't help you with your hook. Don't steal my beat, but you can sample, but you can only play with the sample. You can't just chop it up how you want to do it. You got to make it so I don't understand that it's my old song. Like rap is just confusing. Like people just be adding rules to rap or hip hop that don't make no sense.
Have you ever heard the saying "great artists steal"?
Yes, I hear it often. Great artists steal. Good artists come up with stuff. Great artists steal.
I don't even know if this is the first part.
I was trying to make it a 2-part thing, but it didn't work out.
Yeah,
but yeah, great artists steal.
So
great artists will tell you that they steal too.
What we doing? I mean, they got to because it's my inspiration. It's an homage.
I'm inspired. Hey,
respect.
I'm rocking. How you feeling?
Yeah.
Green.
Shoes Up, track 5.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard drive is slow.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's funny how he always comes in at 10 seconds. So he definitely has his tempo that he likes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it. It doesn't immediately move me, but I like it.
I really like that progression. And not even necessarily the sound, just the actual keys.
Okay.
The notes. I like it. Yeah. I'm down for another 10.
That Westside Crenshaw bumpin', just a little something that my niggas came up with. J305 say you boys is on some fuck shit. Girls wanna touch this, but I don't even trust it.
Now J305 was low-key an OG out there. I didn't even realize how long he'd been getting credited. Okay, I wasn't even sharp. But once again, I'm rocking. I'm just one of those joints West Coast music is just me.
I definitely have a soft spot, a high liking for West Coast hip hop.
I don't know what it is. It's just
it's just something different.
It just feel good.
Yeah,
that's the difference between West Coast music and East Coast music. West Coast is if they feels like they're making music because they things might be struggling, but it's but we still here. Like at the end of the day, we here. We good. Yeah. Like East Coast is like, nigga, I gotta make it or somebody gotta die. Like that's how it feels. Like East Coast music is just so much more aggressive. Just like, and not that sometimes you just need some aggression, but like, man, like,
that's interesting. That's a good point.
That's what I've always felt about East Coast and West Coast. Like, granted, earlier on when hip hop was first, like with the whole West Coast versus East Coast thing, West Coast niggas was trying to be on some gangster shit because the East Coast was already gangster and rap was gangster and all this stuff. So that's what you have, like Suge and Ruthless and Snoop and Ice-T, all them coming out of the West. Like, yeah, we gangster too, but they wasn't even like, only one that was really gangster was really Eazy-E, and he wasn't even really trying to be gangster no more.
But I feel like technically gangster rap was like, I think it was like 92, and that was straight West Coast. Like that's what made everything get super violent, because before that it wasn't. Like people talked about stuff, but like on the East Coast, but it wasn't like gangster rap. Like that's definitely a West Coast event, because that's the culture, is gang banging. And like, so like, what's up, cuz? Like, where you from? You know, like where your mama stay, where your daddy stay. You know, let me see those tats. You got tats?
Yeah, I feel, yeah.
Oh, you from Vegas? I heard that before. Like I told you about the when I was in college.
Yeah.
My man see me with the colors on. So, oh, you from Hoover? Like,
yeah. It's
like why are you putting your books down? Like, what's up?
Yeah.
And then, like I said, my other man who was from Sacramento was like, yeah, he doesn't know what you're talking about. He's like, oh, all right. And we were cool. Like, he's a super cool dude. But he's just literally on site, like, oh, you have on the wrong colors. Let's rumble.
Yeah.
Like, this is what life is like, bro.
That's just scary.
Yeah.
That's just scary. Like,
yeah, I was too confused to be.
Boy.
I was too confused to be scared. It was more just like, yo, what are you doing? 'Cause you know me. Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not about to be like afraid, but it's just like, yo, fam, like, what are you doing? And then it's like, all right, well, this is what we're about to do. Then we about to do it. Yeah. Whatever happens.
What happens at this point happens at this point.
All right, what are we giving it?
Boom, 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 boom.
We track 5.
Track 5. That was the boom, boom, boom. Like I said, I like it.
Fire it up.
All right.
You just gonna cough on my hand like that?
I didn't cough on your hand. I turned down this way.
I felt the air.
I apologize.
Track 6.
The 4 Heartbeats featuring Overdose.
427.
He made he's worked with A$AP Rocky before when A$AP was first coming out. So this is probably gonna sound like early A$AP a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I'm just speculating off of seeing the name.
Let's see.
Yeah, we back on WTWR Radio. This is DJ Cremona. We got a new hot track for Dom Kennedy and Overdose. We throwing it at you.
So, like, to your point, like you said, it does sound hella dated, but it still feels, because it's so obvious that the sound is from that time period, and it's almost like, I mean, hip hop is weird that way because everyone goes through phases of using all the same sounds. I think maybe now we're getting away from it a little bit, but there were times where like I would download a plugin and like I go through them and I find one, I hit a key, I'm like, oh, that's this whole song, because it'd be like an arpeggio plugin. Like, oh, so my man just hit one key and put drums on it, and now it's a radio record. Like, you made this in 19 seconds and probably made 150K off it.
That's, you know what? That's funny that you said that, because I was thinking about that when I was with my friend the other day, and we was making beats, and we were just playing around with the sounds, and we like found the sound to literally one of the songs that was going crazy on the radio, like literally, and it was just like, oh, this is that, and then it was just like, dun, 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 dun. Like literally just made it back, and it was like, they really just be out here just like playing on the keys.
Volume, right? Because if you're out here just playing with the keys and you're doing it 3, 4, 5 times a day, you're gonna have something that somebody loves, even if it only took you 19 seconds. Also, I highly suggest just downloading plugins for that reason too, because it sounds. Sometimes it's not even about the chords you use and stuff like that. It's just having a dope sound and what you can do with it. I mean, same thing like with the sample. You find a dope sample, you can make an incredible beat out of it. Or it's easier to make an incredible beat out of it. So if you get like a dope sound in a plugin, you're just like,
flip, see what I can
play these 2 keys together at the same time and just hold them down for 3 minutes. Put some drums on it.
Shit's amazing.
Yeah.
This shit's amazing.
All right. What how you feel about it?
Well, it feels good. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, to be honest. Rockin' Green again because it just got that feel. It just make you smile when it starts.
It does.
Playing. As soon as you hear it, you're just like, okay. Yeah.
That's a function of like the keys and stuff you choose as well, as far as music theory goes. Oh, yeah. You know, get your major keys on, it's gonna be happy. Get your minor keys on, it's gonna be darker, or sadder or whatever.
For sure. So we be 6 deep, and we have 7 locals only. This is definitely some West Coast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I figured you would like that. All dirty drummed up.
Yeah, dirty drums and pianos.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I need in life.
Yeah.
I think all my favorite beats probably. No, I'm exaggerating, but yeah, dirty drums and pianos. I like my drums dirty and my flows clean.
I like the Pharrell leading the 4.
Oh, the
4
I mean, I'm already green on it. I just feel like I'm gonna listen to the other 9 seconds just for the sake of listening to the other 9
do
seconds.
What you gotta do, my man.
The very first time I heard running them Adidas, I never would have thought one day I had a fever. They used to say, nah, down here's not no keeper.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to listen to this on the way home.
No, this is
Oh, it's not even on what you call. I'm gonna have to go load up my app.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this, I think we talked about this before too, that like I think West Coast hip hop has maintained more of the storytelling, more of the narrative aspects of the music. Whereas a lot of other folks it's just punchlines, but not even like New York is like bars. And then sometimes punchlines, but then the Southern rappers they also have like Big Crit is definitely about narratives, but for a lot of folks it's just like I'm gonna say something that sounds cool. Whereas like this is the first time I heard running them Adidas, like you already know, so yeah.
No, yeah, West Coast rappers tell you about they life. East Coast rappers bar you up.
Yo, speaking of bar you up, you ever watch battle rap?
Like battle rap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then who like Loaded Lux is, right? And like Holla.
Yeah.
So have you seen their 2-on-2?
I haven't seen the 2-on-2.
So they're like a team, and it's called Loaded Hollows, and they went 3 rounds against I'm blanking on Tay Rock and Chess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're familiar with Chess. He's relatively new. He actually like he's like when you go hoop at the playground, and, everybody knows who like the ballers are, and there's that one kid who's like new, and like probably every game he catches somebody with something nasty, but it's not. He doesn't always play at that level, but you're gonna get like at least one a day.
Yeah,
that's Chess.
Okay. He
having
can
said
hold
that,
his own, and then every now and then it's like, oh shit.
Yeah,
like,
and then
where did you come from?
Having said that, they got 3-0'd. Like, because to me, Hollow's my favorite. I mean, I know Lux is like the Jay-Z of battle rap, so he's always gonna be on everybody's GOAT list. I feel like Hollow doesn't always get the respect that he deserves, but he's always. There's so much stuff that he does you don't realize he's doing, like freestyling and stuff, or like when they battled each other and he had the notepad out. When they watched it back and gave their commentary about what they were thinking and how they felt as it was going on, there's so much stuff you don't even pick up on when you're watching it as a fan by yourself, and they're just like, he's just a beast. And so yeah,
that's my faves. My 2 favorites, 2 fat dudes, Charlie Clips and Arsenal.
I like Clips. I don't like Arsenal.
I like Arsenal because maybe it's because I saw his Funk Flex freestyles.
Yeah.
And I just like, when it comes to battle rapping and like that type of rap, I like dudes that talk about themselves and like are honest about themselves. Like Charlie Clips is honest about himself. Like everything he's like, when he battles somebody, it's like, I'm battling you. Like it's me and my actions versus you and your actions, and we going back and forth like that. Like I like people that can like hit you with the the jokes and like hit you with the like the
It's Holla.
4-5 to the clip, to make his brain split. Woo! Like them jokes like that. Like that's always fire. Don't get me wrong, that's always fire. But Charlie Clips, like he be talking about personal stuff, but it don't be like so personal that it make you fight. It be just personal enough to embarrass you in front of all these people. Like he pulls your man card.
Have you seen the one with him and Holla? That was a great battle.
I think I have. I'll just never forget. Like there was this one where it was like one of his most memorable joints where he was talking to, I think it was Hollow. Well, he was talking about like his mom being the realest gangster in the family, like because he was like, "You want to talk about my father? All right, well, cool. Yeah, my father this, that." And like the way he like, it was just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about my family," but like I ain't gonna snitch. Like it was, I can't put it back together.
I know
how he did it, but like that.
Yeah, Charlie Nice. I think Hollow and Daylight are my favorites. But see, you got also need the link. You have to watch the battle. It's like I wasn't sure what to. I knew that Loaded and Hollow were gonna come in strong. I figured they were gonna win. But what they did and how they did it
is disrespectful.
It was like Tay Rock and Chess did what you expected them to do. Like hit you with the gun bars and it was like super high energy, whatever, like in your face. Yeah. And Hollow and Lux basically turned it into a stage play. That's really what it was. So they had like it was like a stage play, and them two were the actors in their story, and it just happened to be the other two guys who were in the battle as well. It was bananas. You gotta watch it. Gotta watch it.
I will do that.
All right. Did we already chip this one up? 7? Yeah, we got 7 on there. See, I told you this album's hard.
I wasn't disagreeing.
Play On, featuring Scheme, track 8.
I would have bumper clock chop board. Them just a chop too much. Come.
You want to pull out some more chips, boy?
Come on now. Pharrell I know Pharrell probably be like, "Hey man, if you better credit me for this 4 count." It's 2 in a row. Well, damn near 2 in a row. You better give me some type of shout out to P.
Skateboard P.
I was moving in P. Shout out to Pharrell. Something like that, you know.
True. All right, we just move on to the next one. Yeah. The Hotels featuring Carter.
I've been thinking about when he was in LA.
Just talking. Next 10, just to see. He's at the benefit of the doubt.
I've been thinking about when he was in LA. And he was on my house. I remember.
Yeah, it was coming. Off the first 10, off first 20? Yeah. Off the first 20, yeah.
True.
Hey, it's probably going to go crazy. How much time is in it? 3:42? Yeah. At some point around the 1 minute mark, it probably goes crazy. But off the first 20...
Respect.
Off the first 20, I ain't got nothing for you, big dog.
I like her voice, though.
She got one of them voices.
No homo. Or at least she knows how to talk.
Look.
All right, here we go.
Pause this.
Mm-hmm.
But Dom Kennedy has one of those voices that at the right cadence and at the right time of day, you can get anybody to come over. You feel what I'm saying? Or am I?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
That's all I need to hear. Track 10! And I'm just going to leave it at that.
Okay.
Track 10, Love the Future. Gotta love the future, man. The future is everything.
Seems like a lot of people love Future.
A lot of people love Future, but we need to love the future.
What's homegirl's name? Something Harvey?
Lori. I was talking about that with my friend last night.
I saw somebody posting a picture of it on Instagram. It was so stupid. It was him and her in a pool, and then on the balcony in the background, somebody photoshopped Steve. But I don't like what's. So I don't know I have no idea what's going on. I was just like,
Lloyd Harvey is Steve Harvey's dog.
No, I know that, but that's it. And he's probably he's just concerned about. I'm about to find the picture.
It's one because Steve Harvey is such an adamant Christian man, and he's made himself out to be this adamant Christian man ever since he's kind of stopped doing the stand-ups and stuff all the time, and he stopped trying to curse all the time. He's like, yeah, like I love the Lord. He's reciting Bible verses out the woodworks, like. and your daughter is with the most toxic rapper in the industry, and he is on record saying, I am the most, not literally saying I'm the most toxic, but like, he's on record saying, yeah, I live a way that I probably shouldn't live.
Yeah, this is crazy, right?
Yeah. Yeah, once you tell people that you're doing something that you probably shouldn't be doing, that's what solidifies it. And that's the thing right there that should either be the turning point for you, because it's like you're saying it, you hear yourself saying it, or the turning point for everybody else to where they leave you alone because it's like, this nigga's a little crazy. I don't think I want to mess with him. That's funny. The only thing that would have been funnier is if they would have caught him if they would have caught him with if they would have caught Steve Harvey in one of those times where he was crying. Or if they would have got him like sitting over there looking mad, disgusted, or just angry, or with his sunglasses on, with his legs crossed, because you know he got like 60 of them pictures
with the sad face and the bald head.
Not even that. The Johnson, they be catching him with his family. He be wearing like the white coat with the super thick neck joint, and he be sitting there like Corella DeVille. If they would have got him like that, oh yeah, that's meme of the year already. Meme of the decade. Off top.
Go ahead and make that joint. All right.
Yeah,
Track 10.
Find that picture. Love it.
Yeah. Check.
That sounds like T Fleas is what's gonna be it. T Flea or T Fliz, whatever his name is. But he's like a singer from out
This
there.
is definitely like in the R&B sound of that time, though.
Yeah, this is like
what it's worth, that joint was slapping when it came out.
This is like R&B West Coast gangster music.
Yeah,
gangster R&B West Coast music of that time, because it's like you got the piano chords in the background that you can hear, but you can't really hear them, but you can hear them.
And the synthesizer on top.
The mad soft, like childish, but like sensual synth.
Yeah,
you got like air sounds or something. Like
Respect.
And then you got that kick.
10 more now.
To be honest, I would give it like a blue or a green, but I don't care for another 10. That doesn't make much sense, does it?
No.
For me to give it a good, but not care about the next 10.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It sounds like it's white.
It's not white because it sounds good, but like.
But you don't care. That's
yeah.
white.
It's not that I don't care about the song. I just don't. I guess more so my thing is I'm just not in the mood for that, I guess.
Hey, listen, moods change. Right now, we in this mood. I get it.
Hey.
I get it. 100%. All right.
Track 11, room 20. Oh, 11. Track, room. Wait, did I say 11?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, whatever. I'm just being goofy.
Oh, I thought I said like 7 or something. Track 11, room 323, intermission. We got another interlude. Let's see what we talking about.
There's something you should know. Yeah, it's intermission time again. I'm like 2 bottles of Merlot in.
I ain't gonna lie, that's hard. I'm not gonna lie, that Jones hard.
All I could think of is
something you should know.
It's him getting somebody to come over at whatever random time, like you just said. That's so funny.
Strictly off the voice.
It's that interlude time again.
Ain't even nothing he said. It's just his voice.
I'm like 2 bottles of Merlot in.
I'm giving it 2 greens.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm giving it 2 greens, man. That's gangster.
It's not allowed.
It's something you should know. I just got my man yelling off the intro, just with the mad funky.
You're hilarious. All right,
that's sexy right there.
All right, track 12.
Hold on, run that next 10.
All right.
Yeah.
I go by a couple names. My mom calls me John, and I know you've been waiting.
That's his girl, cause he brought his mama into it.
What's his girl?
Whoever he talking to.
Oh, maybe. Probably.
You don't bring your mom. You don't tell nobody what your mama called.
But if it's already his girl, then she already knows what his mom called. That's some new love right there.
But it's love. Like it's real. She ain't just a one-nighter. Is what I'm saying. Because he talking about his mama. You don't talk about mama unless like
Maybe.
you really like. You don't talk about my mama unless I really like you. You might just catch a glimpse of it, but like I don't talk about mama unless I like you.
Okay, I'll take that.
You feel me? All right, track 12.
She Go, featuring Polyester.
Hell yeah.
We go from the show to the hotel, to the motel, and we go from the show to the.
All right, this one's a little bit too dated. This one's, I'm not gonna lie. This, like, at any second, I was thinking Ludacris was coming in. Luda!
Oh,
That sound like a Luda beat.
it does.
Yeah, Luda! And he come in. Not
even-
somebody.
Yeah.
Everybody know that Luda want to come out here and I'm attempting to touch somebody. And it's like, Luda, why?
Or yeah, I guess that's definitely more Luda than Busta, but Busta has that flow too.
Busta does have that flow, but Busta needed to be, like, I've never heard Busta on a soft song.
You ever heard What's It Gonna Be? With him and Janet Jackson?
No. I've never heard Busta on a soft song. I've only heard him on, like, hype or, like, gangster. I might have heard it. I don't know. But we'll find out. When did this come out? 2008? Who knows?
You don't remember?
No, I don't want to hear this. Just how it started off. He's saying too much.
Alright. Alright.
Come on, bro.
So we gave this a
That's how you know that's the only one he's been on. Because after that performance, they was like, this ain't his lane. This ain't his lane.
Okay, true.
Because every space, he's in the And I only heard the first 10 seconds. Yeah. Like, Busta. Like,
Oh god.
Busta.
Yo, that's actually
That would have been me. I would have stopped and hit the intercom button.
No,
Busta. But just let it come in.
you ain't drink that much soda, Bus.
Nah, just let it come in. Just let it come in. Look, I'm gonna do 3, 2, 1. That's when you drop. All right, that's how I'm talking to Bus in the studio. Bus was swole back then. He would have beat the dog shit out of him.
He wasn't that swole. Now he got way swole after. Like he been on the
He was swole enough.
I mean, he was big, but he really blew
He
up.
had the Basquiat dreads. When you got the Basquiat dreads and you're not Basquiat, you a little off.
All right. So what are you giving this?
Like I said, this is,
We go from the show to the hotel. I mean, listen.
it's for show either white or red for me. Cause like I said, that's just a little too dated. Like
Honestly, you know what? I feel like it wouldn't even sound as dated if it wasn't so poorly mixed.
that's part of the problem. It's just everything was just exploding at the same
It
time.
definitely sounds like 2010 bathroom music.
Yeah, it was just big and
I think
just
said that.
boom, 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 and he's like, yeah, and it was like, it's too much. It's too much.
You're hilarious.
Man.
Go ahead, whatever you want to put on there. Go ahead. I
I
know
want to
you.
give him a red because like this has been a pretty solid album, and I don't want to like just because it's dated. Like it's not his fault because it's dated. If we listened to this 10 years ago, it might have been like a blue or
I
white
feel you,
or
but
red.
it's right now though.
But right now, I'm gonna lie, this is not what it's hitting for. This is not what it's hitting for. Dom, I'm sorry, brother. That just wasn't it. Long way home. That's how I'm feeling after that one.
Nah, next track is speakerphone.
Look, you got me skipping.
Dial 143.
What number is that?
Is
that information?
You. No,
Oh.
that's 411. 143 is I love you. That's what you page people.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Sorry.
It sounded all right.
I apologize. That's when you got like a burp and some spit in your throat.
Nah, you don't have to explain it to me.
I had to because you said it sounded like it hurt, but it didn't
No,
hurt.
I didn't. I
just
said it
wanted you to
sounded
know.
like, and I stopped myself.
I just wanted you to know I wasn't about to die.
Because I know you're not about to die. It just sounded gross.
You never know. Yesterday was a close call. Like I want to go. I don't want to be in the room when someone goes out like that. But if I seen that, like
That's like homeboy that fell off the climbing wall in that video earlier. And got up on casual.
except like imagine if he doesn't get up though.
I mean, it's like not funny.
It's not, but like he's okay. But
I mean,
like
it's
he's
still
just
a little-
laying.
Oh, I just
All I'm saying
probably
is,
shouldn't do that
look,
anymore.
all I'm saying is when we went roller skating and like Sebastian just kind of gave up because he kept falling and he was just stretched out in the middle of the show with his arms out. I couldn't stop laughing. Okay,
It's definitely a Sebastian thing to do.
Definitely looked dead, but he was like eyes wide open, just chilling. I was like, Sebastian, you good? He's like, I'm fine. Like, I'm just need some time. Like,
goofy kid,
king moment. But I like the chords. I'm not even gonna lie. I like the chords. I wish they was mixed different, but I like them.
Yeah.
I want to hit another 10.
Why you say that like Colonel Stink Meaner?
I don't know.
Let's go. It's looking better every day, so I be writing every night till I am known in every state. Tell them little.
I ain't mad.
I'm not mad. I don't love it either.
I don't love it either, but I'm not mad. Like, it is a lot better than the one before. A lot better. That shit was dated. Like, this is dated, but like, I mean, all this shit is kind of dated. Not all of it.
Look, so far we got looks like a good 8. It's not looking good for the rest of the album.
Yeah, a solid. Thankfully, we only 1, 2, 3 tracks till the end. But like I said, I'm not mad at it. It's not doing nothing special for me, but I just like the drum pattern.
You're not gonna listen to the song for that drum pattern.
You know, it would have either been that.
It's a white.
It would have been that old blue.
All right, Long Way Home, track 14.
I figure it's about that time we ride out again. We gonna hop on this 101, take it to the 110. Wrap it around to the 10. Exit Crenshaw, maybe exit Arlington. Make that right on King.
Way to go, Dom. As soon as I start talking shit.
I kind of wish he started rapping, but
I did too.
It already feels.
One, I like it because within 10 seconds, it was 2 switches. But they were like, they made sense. It wasn't just pointless. Like, he started the beat, he started with the sample, then he did something with the sample, like warp, and then it went into like the rock. I like that. Because that's like keeping it's like you overwhelmed me with so much, but it was like it wasn't overwhelming. Like, it was like you just got so much going on, and I'm just like yeah, right. And then I finally just catch the rhythm, and yeah, I do wish he would have started rapping, but I'm gonna be honest, over a sample like that, you could just give me some GPS directions.
In 300 feet, turn left.
Nah, literally, my guy was like, look,
5 miles.
Back out the driveway.
Merge right.
You're going to merc that left on Slauson, right? Now you're going to turn right at the chicken spot, and I'm right there. Like, this is what he's saying. Like, he's like, it's like he's saying, like, yeah, I'm outside. Like, where you at? I'm out here looking at the street. Where you at?
Right.
To a beat. That's some gangster shit. To
me. It is a dope sample.
For sure, a dope sample.
Dope sample.
But I'm rocking green. I don't know how you was feeling.
Yeah, nah.
Oh, okay.
I'm with it.
Cool. Green. So here we are. Track 15, Lamert Park song.
Whoa. Lamert Park.
Lamert Park?
Yeah.
Okay. I when they say it, I hear Lamert, so I wanted to say it how they said it, how I hear them say it. Lamert Park, excuse me. You gotta have a real LA accent to say it like that. Okay. Well, my bad, Massachusetts.
Whoa.
A Lamert Park. A Lamert.
I don't even think they say the T like that. See, now you're being extra. Why you gotta...
A Lamert Park
I can't
song.
help that I'm educated, okay? I know things, all right?
You probably say LaFont like L'Effet Plaza, don't you?
That's not what it is? No, I'm just kidding.
Get out. Get out right now.
That's not how I say it. Get out of here. You just started learning French. Shut up. Go ahead.
Lamert. Elimia. See, now you got the Elimia Park song. Elimia Park song. Bonsoir.
Oh, God. Alright, go ahead, play, man.
Hit me. We started off small from the ground up. Wasn't looking for the fame, but it found us. People ask Dom, what you chasing down? Take 900,000
I'm interested.
and nigga round up. Ain't never begged in my life, niggas pound dust. Them boys pressing you shit, always pound dust. Ask my man and then why.
I don't remember who else used this, or it may just be me remembering this record, but like that bass line, I love it. It's fucking amazing. So when he pulled out 10. We haven't gotten to the bonus track yet.
We have not gotten to the bonus track. He pulled out 10 on a mixtape.
10 out of 15
on a mixtape. This is not an album, folks. This is a mixtape. This is not an official release. This was still technically a collection of songs.
Shout out Dom. Shout out to Dom.
OG in the game. Earned his OG status. And here we are.
Bonus!
We've made it to the end. Bonus. It's me again. That's the most gangster. That's the most fitting bonus track. Me again.
Yeah, right. Where my money at?
Hey!
Ding dong. Me again.
You feel me? Hey, what's the bonus track? It's me again. Yeah. Hit play.
Yeah. With love in my heart, the Lord told me what nobody else.
Even though it's dated and badly mixed, I like it. I like it. I like the sound. I like the sound choices. I like it. Out of 10.
Who else gonna do it for me? Yeah.
It's the feels, bro.
It's all about the feels.
It's the feels, bro.
Topping off with a green.
11.
Boom. Bap.
And that's only because the what was this? The Love the Future joint was 20 seconds of him caking on the phone.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, if you
could have been 12.
You could have took notes if you ain't got no game, but if you don't need it, leave it.
Nah, I still got notes.
Get to the music.
Still gonna take some notes, boy. So once again, started off with a green, finished off with a green. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But in this case, it's both how you start and how you finish.
What you put in the middle.
You feel me? Now, there was a nice for the first 1, 2.
That was a good solid run.
For the first 8 tracks, it was just solid. It was greens and 1 blue. First 8 tracks.
And then he scared us.
And then we got 2 whites, a green, a red, and then a white again. So there was a solid 5 songs of Hold Up, Dom. Hold up now.
Wait a minute.
But then he said, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. Well, I'm almost finished, but I'm going to bring it back and straight 3 greens. So overall, you said 11 greens?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. You can count it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 greens, 1 blue.
You can count!
3 whites and 1 red. So, a project. Strong project. When you got 11 greens, that right there is 2 EPs, 1 album. However you want to chop it up.
Right.
You got 11 songs. You got 2 EPs of 5 and 6, 1 full album with 10 plus a bonus with 11. You got options, brother. You got options. I like it. I never heard it before. Of course, it's 10 years old, so it's gonna sound 10 years old, and it did sound 10 years old, but
despite that, still strong.
Still very strong. Like
strong.
That tells you right there, good music. Even if it's dated, good music is still good music. So, thank you, Don. Shout out to you. OPM. Other people's money.
Apparently, that's how you get rich.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not hell yeah, but makes sense.
It's okay. I'll take
I'll take other people's money just as soon as it becomes my money after a few years. You feel me? I don't want to be indebted to nobody.
No, you use other people's money to spend on things that generate money, and then you give them theirs back, and then keep the extra money.
Mm.
That's what I've been studying lately. I'm trying to learn the art of business because I'm real creative. You just gonna drop them chips over me talking? Rude.
Why are you talking so low?
I don't know.
Well, it gets a thumbs up from me. It's a good album. I don't know what else to say. I really ain't got much else to say. I can sit here and just say things.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Necessary, yeah. If you need me to just say things, I can just say things.
I'm gonna just cut it off before when I was being quiet.
Yeah,
we appreciate y'all checking in as always.
All 6 of y'all.
Listen, we're gonna get those numbers up.
Yeah, we're gonna get that 6 to 600 to 6,000 to 6 million.
6 million. Can you imagine 6 million subscribers?
6 million people watching me talk.
Yeah.
The world might be in trouble at that point.
I mean, at that point, you might be able to actually play the music as we're listening to it. Wouldn't that be nice?
No, that would be factual. But at the same time,
this is the show.
Look, if we at a point where 6 million people are taking my advice, we either
You might be somebody.
we either it's about to be a great life or the world is coming to an end because I'm either overly qualified or underqualified.
I would err on the former. Say it's about to be a great life. You know,
Oh, yeah.
I like to be.
I'm hoping for a great life, but I feel like I'm hot and cold. Like I'm either great or awful in things that I do. So
like that, my
either I'm gonna change the world and we're gonna solve cancer, or
my freshman year of high school, that's how I played ball. Like when I shot, it was either all net or just like hard brick. Just like, all right, get off the court.
Yeah. It was one of them misses. Them have people looking at you like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, pretty much.
like the first 3 shots was cold, but then I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
I would call it a heat check, but you wasn't even hot yet. You just check it.
Respect.
But bye, y'all. If we didn't already say bye.